Oh, you know, I forgot to. When I don't mute my mic at the start of the video, it makes that noise. I guess I either undercooked the pork chops or maybe I drank too much water. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. And, like, another thing I like to do is, like, this structure here. Like, this is kind of metagame, but, like, this structure here, if you make units here, they get, like, 5 extra life or whatever, right? So, oh, nice. So I see they're here. Now, this is going to be the fucking dwelling. This here is going to be, I think, it's going to be basically another city, like another colony that I can buy with influence points, or I could just attack it. Now, if it's my own race, I want to buy it with influence so I don't get, like, a penalty. But what I might do is, obviously I'm going to scout over here first. But if I can find like another structure like this that gives trained units a bonus, like somewhere over here or whatever, then I'll probably just put them into a pioneer and like maybe stick them over here and try to get 2 different like cool buildings in the same place. What is this? Yeah. So like from the spacers, the things I want to get like before I go kill them or whatever. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like late game, but yeah, this could be really good on like Sci-Fish or something actually. But the big things I want are, I think it's this one here. Yeah. So is this it? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's from fucking Mechanomes or whatever. So this is. It kind of sucks. I don't think I'd use it. I mean, helicopter, I don't care. I'm just not crazy about. What is this? This could be really nice, although I don't have a ton of room for extra doctrines, you know. This one here, I think, is Psycho could be good, but honestly, what I'll probably do is Spacers. I'll get this mod. I'll get this mod. I'll probably get this mod just to have it, and I might get like Wasteland Scavengers or something. After that, I might just fucking kill him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I do like having a ton of quests too. So, but if there's a lot of them on buildings I want, it's probably more worth it for influence points just to fucking kill them. Because I'm just not crazy about spacer units. Okay, so we want to. Yeah, I have to attack with this guy because no one else has enough movement. Question is he going to be able to move there and still make it here? I think so. If not, no. Okay, well he can get that at least. So, all right, let's go in on these guys. So I'm gonna honestly, typically I just auto combat this. This is like a fucking easy fight. You know what? Honestly, I think we're just gonna, for the sake of saving time, auto save. We're just gonna quick save. If I lose a unit, I'll manual it. Yeah, that's fine. Well, it did lose a good chunk of life, but I'm trying to make a video to show people stuff. I don't want to take all day with that. Yeah, so I got a bunch of food. Send this guy right over here, and that's gonna allow us to annex that sector, basically absorb it, which is going to give us 10 extra food, and I'm going to want to put a food mod here because it's basically going to effectively give me 10 more extra food. So the reason it's good I could do that now is that puts me up now to 4 worker dudes, which gives me 100 production here, which is going to let me 1 turn a factory. I mean, I could, honestly, I could, if I wanted to, since I have recreational dome, right, I could just go full nutso food store over here, right? Like, and just grow really fast. But I can always change that later. So where I want to make this building and maybe a couple units still. And I'm also gonna I'm gonna hold off on modding anything on using I don't know if they're called mods, but like, you know, when you go here, right, and you fucking say, yeah, fucking 20% accuracy is nice, but Cosmite's super rare. Now, since I got really, really lucky, and I started with, well, you can't see a research tree the next turn, but basically I started with the ability to, like, make good stuff. I'm going to save my Cosmite since I already have 20, and I'm going to make a settler as soon as possible. And just probably, like, I don't know, I might scout out and see if I can stick it over here. Like, I'm going to try to find somewhere that it makes sense to do that, is kind of my immediate goal. Right. So I have the quest over here. I don't want to do that right this second. What I want to do is grab this. Wow, that is lucky. So, food, 16 food or 15 influence, like, and the relationship with the spacer improves, declines. Yeah, so this is a no-brainer. We want this. That's not even a question. Okay, so what is this right here? Colonist. Yeah, so that's pretty much my turn. I'm probably going to want to take this next just to boost my research. Now, I was a little bit divided because I was thinking maybe maybe take farm and try to get this fast. But what I can do is I can take this for now, like, because this doesn't cost gold, just 100 production to get it. So I can take this, make this thing here, and then after that make a settler, basically a colonizer, and then I can get rid of this building and make a farm. And just grow to get this as fast as possible, and then get rid of the farm and go back to factory. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And these guys, I'm gonna go right up here and go after that, because that's going to give me more research and help me get set up and moving a lot faster. All right. So, unexploited sector. Oh, I could make this, but you know what? We're not going to do that right now. So, we are going to make agriculture, obviously. And, like, you know, I could go, you know, you might say, oh, you want to grow fast. No, that's bad. You don't want to do that. And I get rid of this auto thing. I like this. You know, I'll grow when I can, but the idea here is to build my buildings as fast as possible. Okay. So... I think that's something... Okay. We're gonna just have this guy kind of go pick stuff up and scout. Oh, nice. Some research. And here, we could go, like, food development, or whatever, just to get that quest. But as a rogue, or sorry, not a rogue, a syndicate space guy, You have, is this it right here? No, it is this one way out here, Quantum Leap. So obviously you probably get them all eventually, but you have these two things that give you a bunch of extra gold in research or energy and science or whatever. So I feel like it's better to focus on energy and science and stack that, you know. So I want to end my turn in my sector because that is gonna heal me a little bit more to, you know, maybe let me do both of these fights back to back. I have this up here I want to grab. So, nice, a colonist, okay. And we're going to want to grab that colonist over there probably too. You know, as much as I want to scout right now, you know, he's already over there, we're going to keep scouting. So, what is this here? This, I think that's something bad. Yeah, that's bad. We don't like that. That is water, which we can't build on. So what I want to do is kind of scout out what are these squares over here is what I want to know. And I've already got a bunch. I might be able to buy that thing and just plop it down here. So what I'm going to want to look for is another spot maybe out here or something to plop down another guy. For research, I got lucky with no weakness. I want to get this as soon as possible. This is one of my core things because I'll get... This is going to go on all of my runners that are scouting. It's going to give them detection, which is basically true sight, and +1 vision range. That's big because that's going to stack up with, I think it's this, no, this one right here, which is going to give all my units a buff, but my scouts +2 sensor and vision range. So my scouts are basically all going to have 3 extra vision range and true sight, and they're invisible. And they're floating. Like, that's kind of what I'm going for here. So I'm going to go right for that. And then here, you know, I got really lucky starting with this because I can just go right to that. But what I'm probably going to want to do first is get area surveillance as well as operations 1. Yeah, because by the time I'd get that out, I'd be getting the 15 extra gold with the fucking spacers and all that kind of stuff. So I want to go boom, boom. And, you know, these are going to research faster because I have cover ops. See, only 80 instead of... what does this cost? They all cost the same base, 100. And this one's only going to be 120 instead of 150. So really, I'm saving 20 and 30, so 50 research. You know, that's pretty cool. And this is going to let me put out fucking sight towers. And my whole thing is vision, so these kind of tie in with what I'm doing. And for doctrines, the first two I'm going to use are going to be noble diplomats. I'm not actually going to get this out right away. I'm going to use that eventually. It's probably the third one I'll put out, unless I have quests. I'll probably go noble diplomats and surveillance. And after I get this, I'm probably going to go casting points, and maybe another rank of casting points too, just to put out a lot of doctrines. After that, I'm probably looking at, like, you know, this stuff just to boost my economy a little bit. Because by then I'll know which one I want to get too, which will be nice. So that's kind of like my plan as far as that. And over here I'm looking, you know, this, obviously. And I want both of these too, because Mirages and Assassins are both universal camouflage. So that kind of ties in with what I'm doing. and that's actually going to lead up to covert offense and control submission, which is going to give me fucking free indenture basically. And over here, I'm going to want both of these eventually for mods, especially this one. And this is actually a nice spell here too. I'm probably going to largely ignore Void Tech down here, at least early-ish. The big thing I take Void Tech for, as nuts as it sounds, is just this one doctrine right here. Because I'm gonna try to win with scouting. Anyway, I just talked for like 10 minutes, but that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do is actually, yeah. So next turn I'm probably gonna finish that off and then start off on a colonist. You gotta look at your energy as just extra production, especially early in the game. Okay. So what I want to do here, now that I have 30 Cosmite, right? I can spend 70 energy to just finish that off, and we're gonna get started with another one of these guys here. Alright, so we still have a bunch of production, that's good. Alright. What was this? Colonist? What was I doing? Research, obviously. What is this? I can't even tell. Supplies, food. This one, more colonists. So I almost kind of want to save the colonists till it's big and it takes more food to actually grow. But if I get them sooner, I'll be able to start getting that research sooner. And I am, as soon as I get to 8, I'm going to need to have Recreation Dome out. So I'm not taking happiness penalties. Although I could let it get close to being unhappy before actually doing anything too. So why am I not casting? Oh, right. It's because I'm retarded. So we're probably going to finish that. I thought I already had that, but this will be nice to have just so I can start getting some scouting towers out. So after I finish this, boom, go this, 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 this is probably what I'm going to do. And this extra research is going to help with that. What are these guys? Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to auto just to speed this up. Normally I'd fight it, but actually I get another fight right after, don't I? If they don't take too much damage, I won't bother. Alright, so that's a fight we're going to have to manual here. Normally I manual all of them, or whatever. I'm just trying to speed this up a little bit as much as possible. I'm trying to show my opener. What is this again? Settler. Yeah, so we're gonna go in like this, and then just like go back in here, heal or something. And I'm probably gonna use a spell on this fight just to. These guys are actually kind of tough because they have an AoE ranged attack. And their range, they have a range of 7, so I can't like outrange them or anything like that. So I don't really have the best place to go, I guess. I don't want to stay out here, so I definitely want to get in. So maybe like I don't want to run straight at them either. I think maybe we do something like this. this guy has grenade, so if I can go over here and yeah, that kind of sucks. I guess he goes here. Runner just goes up. Stick him right here. And then this guy might kind of maybe kind of come around here and flank him. So I'm just going to go like that so we can't really come in that way. Alright. Yeah, see, I should have, I guess, stayed in defense. I hate these fucking guys.
Operations ready.
So, what we're gonna do that's gonna help. This spell makes them more vulnerable to flanking attacks. It's actually a really good spell. And it also lowers their accuracy. So that's gonna help me a lot. Like, if you look here at what it does. It didn't show up, but accuracy reduced by 40%. That is a lot of accuracy. Okay, so now that they have that penalty, both of these guys, right now is when I just kind of want to go in and do damage. Oh, cunt. Alright, we're going to go over here with my leader. And we're just going to throw that grenade and hit both of them. Alright, with my runner, I want to try to, like, kill one of them, like, now, but I feel like that's pretty risky. So, what I want to do with my runner here is maybe, can I, yes I can, but I want to get up as far as possible, too. This is going to be nice so that this enemy cannot get away. So they're immobilized, so that's going to be an easy kill on them, basically. And all these guys, the reason I'm running over here with everybody, I'm going to have this wall in between this one, and then this guy is kind of the only one who doesn't have a huge accuracy penalty. Actually, what we might want to do is this right here. He's going to take 4 damage, but yeah, I don't see that working. So, but it's gonna let him shoot again, as well as get over here to get a good attack later. The rest of them, I just want to get away from that one over there who still has a decent shot at hitting me, and maybe do like that. Which is probably going to end up luring him to come over and shoot this guy, which would be perfect. Because then he's not shooting everyone else. No, but I mean, he can't hit anyone either far away. Okay. So let's see. I just... How accurate is that? I mean, that's not too bad. I'm gonna come right here.
Good riddance.
I think this guy can come right here. It's not the best chance to hit, I think. I don't know, 3 shots is better than 2, I guess. 3 of them hit, that's pretty good. Guess the runner will just kind of... Alright, see, like, I don't know, sometimes you just gotta manual combat because, you know, people are smarter than a robot, you know? I'll probably heal that guy. Now, I think I have enough health on most of my guys where I can probably do the next fight too. So I'm actually going to go ahead. I could cast a spell, but I want to maybe use it on the next fight. I think we're going to come over here like this and do... too far away. Yeah, I think we're just gonna try and not gonna be able to finish him, are we? I'm gonna have to use that spell because I think his move has like an AoE on it, and if he still has 3 shots, I don't want to take all that damage because that will end up getting in the way of me doing another fight. Alright, so let's see here. See one. Chain. Yeah, it jumps. So that's a lot more damage than I want to take. No usable operations. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Okay, he didn't do all that much damage. It's fine. So I think here... I'm just gonna maybe go right over here and blast him.
Serves them
right.
So
that's why sometimes... That's why I always do mostly manuals, but just it's a video, I'm trying to keep it moving. So yeah, I mean, they took some damage, but, I mean... It's not that bad. So it's a lot of research. And that's gonna let me... Wow! Okay. I can just get that. Okay. Probably gonna want this. And then that's still working on that. Okay. So what I'm gonna want to do... Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do here... We're just gonna go right here. Just because when you're in sector, you get that 6 extra healing. And most of my guys can use it. Now, I have a choice here. What's this one? Use one covert operation, use doctrine. So, if I find a player, I can use a covert op, but I can't really do that until I find somebody.
If you want...
Alright. Now, it is turn 3. I'm probably not going to receive the next quest until turn 7. After I do both quests, I will be friendly with the spacers. So, what that means is I'm going to want to have this out and active when I become friendly to get that extra gold and extra influence. But I'm not there yet. I don't even have any... Oh. I can't even cast a fucking watchtower right now. I have no money. Okay, so what the hell am I talking about? This uses 100 energy. 30 cut. You know what? It's going to be worth it. I just can't rush it right now. So I got to find a spot for him to go, basically, is what I need to do. Now, I have enough. Alright, so what I want to do here, I'm going to want to come over here. What are those over there? Okay, so I found something here. This, I don't need to clear the spot to get that benefit. It's just a visit shrine. So another thing is this is there, so I don't really want to build there. But I'm thinking maybe if I go in this general direction, I might possibly find something. I mean, this spot here wouldn't be too bad either, just because it's got, I don't know. If I can find something around here, it'll be nice. Okay. I need to get some money somehow. Maybe if I get lucky and find, like, essentially a gold pile. What I'm going to want to do here, I think.
Operations available for
probably
priming.
this, but I'm going to do my combats first in case I end up needing a spell. Now this is food. That is a colonist. So, and this is probably where I want to put my settler right here. So I think we're going to go for the food instead of the colonist because I kind of want to see what's in this direction. And this guy can get that, which I think ended up growing us, I believe. No, but it got it might have. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, 25 did grow us, but it got us closer to the growth. So I'm thinking I want to put the settler on this square, just because that's 5 growth there. I can use 2 colonists on food as well as I can make a farm. So that's going to be 10 plus 5 plus 15, 30 growth. That's pretty good. And then I think, where's my quest? It's over here. So, let's turn where. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time to run all the way over there and check it out too much. So, what I'm probably gonna want to do, I'm gonna want to cast a watchtower basically, and what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna like, I don't know, run a guy out there and just kind of stick it down. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. So I'm probably gonna need about 45 cosmite to get that. So once I get that quest done, I'll have enough. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's plan for the king. Yeah, so I think we're gonna try that. I find it's better to keep your towns relatively small, because then you get happiness for free. You don't really have to build this too much. I don't have enough money to rush that.
Operations primed and ready.
So we're coming up on turn 5, so I'm going to want to start casting. I mean, I could have probably casted it earlier, I just didn't have any money. So I could put it way over there. The thing is, I don't really, I kind of want to put it like maybe here or here. It's on the mountains, that way it's like less likely to be found. So I think we're going to put it right here. And that's going to give us, without having to use my guy's movement up and stuff like that. What is this? It's a hazard. Honestly, growth, research gold. None of them have really a ton of production. This I could honestly just put the settler here, and that will be fine, and just kind of eat up these squares, and it'll be worth the investment, I think. So we're gonna do that. It's not gonna be like super, like it's not gonna be like a great town to build units, or it's not gonna be like the best town, but it's still gonna be a bunch of extra income. I can get to here, or I could get to here. So colonist. So I think we look at what fight's going to be easier. This guy, his range is 5, and he has a melee attack. And then these guys, they're all melee. And they don't have a ton of health. I think what we're going to want to do, especially with the quest is right here, let's look at it this way. If I ran straight for the quest, what path would I want to take? Right down like that, right? What turn is it? 5? I'm barely going to make it by turn 8. Yeah, no, so we can't do that right now. We need to go right for that quest. Because if I did these, I want to try to get the thing that I can't remember what the hell it's called here, but I want to. What the hell is it? I want to aim at getting this extra 25 influence. That's what I want to do. And they have 4 units. Alright. I don't have enough gold to do that right now, unfortunately. So I'm going to move over here. Now if we come here, these guys, I need 45 influence to get them to come hang out with me. So I don't have that quite yet, but I will very soon. I'm thinking, I don't know if I can actually put a town here. It might make sense to just leave him right where he is. Is honestly what might be the best spot. Because I have 2 growth, one production, and I can pick up that. It's not guarded, and I can pick up that too. That's not really well. No, I can't pick up that because the thing's in the way. But I can just start. They're just going to be about giving me money, basically. All right. Oh fuck. Okay, so yeah, those 2 quests are, if I had done this quest earlier, I would have been able to get them both. These 2 quests are just way too far apart for me to get both of them done by like turn 8. So realistically, I am not going to be able to complete that objective. Now the thing is, this quest expires first, so I want to go finish that up. Even though logistically it'd be faster to walk to this one and maybe kill this and this on the way over, I don't want to let a quest time out. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I think we're going to mod these 3 guys. Just the extra accuracy is well, hang on a second. I can get there next turn. So let's actually see if No, if I had moved a little more last turn, I'd be able to see. I don't really know what kind of units those are, and where I'm not sure, and it's 4 guys. I'm gonna go ahead and mod these just to make the fight a little bit easier. And I have spells I can use too if I need them, but I probably won't. And honestly, I probably would have been fine without it. It's just why take the chance? Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice too. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna build that right where he is, and then I'll have that guy there to kind of guard it. Oh, I could have rushed production on this before, but I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. And also, I don't have any fucking money. Where was he going? I think he was going right here. So I have that watchtower out. So hopefully if there's any enemies coming this way, I will see them. There's a chance something could come and kill me, but it's not super likely where it's only right now turn 6. Okay. Awesome. I got my preventative control.
Extend.
So it's going to make my scouts quite nice. And I'm going to want to mod at least 2 more units and cast 3 more spells. Okay. Oh, fucking Psyfish. It's a good thing I modded my guys. These guys are a little bit hard to actually hit. And they have... So... At least I have enough mana, I call it mana, energy to cast some spells at them. And if I end up losing a unit, I'm going to want to lose the runner. But I think I'm going to be okay. The thing about Psyfish is they, I believe they're resistant to arc damage, which is kind of like the damage channel that I have available. So it might have been smarter to go after the other ones first. I didn't look and check. If I had checked and realized that these were Psyfish, I would have gone after the other quest. Yeah, notice I didn't even try to auto combat this one. So let's see. I want to say like this area here is probably a good spot to fight them. I could also do over here with the trees. Maybe like this bush. The only thing is that kind of, I don't really have a way to like hit them from an angle there. What is their range? Only 5. So for them to get in range, they actually have to put themselves... Oops, I don't want to do that. They actually need to put themselves in range of my Overwatch. So we're going to try to work around that. He needs to get the fuck out of the way. I don't know if I can hit anything through this. Not really. Can I go... You know what, we're just gonna go back over here and I don't know, whatever. He needs to get the fuck out of the way again. Alright, runner is gonna go, I think, just right here. And I'm definitely gonna use the spell. Okay, good.
Operations ready.
Okay, these guys... Yeah, arc resistance... They aren't resistant to psionic, though. So, okay. I'm gonna grab this spell right here. And I can actually hit... Oh, I can only hit... Okay, so I guess flying units are not vulnerable to that. This is one thing I don't like about the... I can't fucking target what I want to target half the time. Alright, well... I think what's gonna make sense is to just kill this guy. And take him kind of just, you know, out of the picture there.
Good riddance.
Yeah, the extra accuracy definitely helps. Yeah, so like, he's not even really in range, but we're gonna just...
Enemy destroyed.
Out. This guy's a melee unit, right? Range 1. Yeah, so he's gonna want to charge me here, so... I think what we're gonna want to do actually is kind of spread the hell out so that he can't melee overwatch my whole crew. Maybe stick him right here. He's gonna go, I think, just right here. Does anyone need to heal? Not right now. Okay. And this guy here. Yeah, so he's pretty much out of the fight for right now. So we don't need the spell. Okay. Jesus, he's fast. Okay, so obviously what we want to do is immobilize him. And it worked. Nice. That, you know, runners are really good just because of immobilize. Like, it's,
enemy destroyed.
You don't realize, like, even a ranged enemy, if they can't move, then you can just, like, run out of their range and it's fine. So this fight's pretty much over. You know what we're gonna do? Just heal him up. Doesn't even really need it, but yeah, he can't even do anything. All he can do is sit there and get shot.
Enemy
okay,
killed.
Great. So
our forces are victorious.
Alright, so I didn't really take hardly any damage.
Objective completed.
I'm gonna get this. Obviously, the production, 35 production, if I were to rush it, is like 70 gold, so this is better than the... When you get this reward, all that you're selling if you sell is whatever you're getting besides relation and influence. Like, if I sold it, I'd still get both of these. It's just, do I want production or gold. So I want production, so we're gonna take that. And that, hang on, I get an itch. All right. So that production, actually, I believe.
Production ready.
Huh, I must have already had it done before, because 35. I guess I already had that finished. So I could get this. That what this is like, okay, so in towns now, you don't only have to defend your middle town. Like, your town is your town. Like, if you lose this, you lose the whole town. If you lose this, you lose that bonus section or whatever, right? Now, when it's only one or two big, like, it's better to just have a unit, because, like, if you get attacked, your unit will get some XP and stuff. But, like, later, when your town's, like, covered in 5 squares, you want to get this. What that does is, like, now, all my sectors, pieces of my town, look, militia power 280, right? And if you go here, show it. Yeah, militia power 280. So, I think if they get attacked, there's, like, 3 units defending, right? So, you know, you can't just fly in with a crow and take towns anymore, but, like, there's this, which that'll move it up from 3 units to 4 units defending and give it 4 more upkeep, as if I'm keeping an extra unit there, but it's going to cover all the different squares of my town. So, like, once your town gets, like, bigger, and if you haven't cleared, like, the spawners and stuff, you kind of want to get this. But I finally got this, so I could go either assassins. This don't count as a covert operation today. No. This is like something I definitely want to. You know, right now I don't have a ton of Cosmite, so it doesn't really make a ton of sense to get either of these, because this is yeah, this is actually a really nice spell, combat spell right here. And this is an augment. That's an augment, and again, a good combat spell. So this is like combat spells and augs. I have blind only right now, so I'm gonna want another one of those soon. But I think what I might do is I might get this, because that's gonna also let me give my leader a sniper rifle, which has a range of 9 instead of 7. I could do that, or I could take this, and this is gonna lead up to mirages, and also to overseers, which are going to help me get more units. So I think I want to go this right now, but let's just do that at the end of my turn. So I want infantry commander, light ground units. So right now the weapon I'm using, light. These are all light ground units. So this is going to buff. If you look, he does 10 to 14. You know, he does 8. This is just gonna buff everybody. Now he does 9, and he does, yeah, it's just more damage for everyone, so that's good. This is this. Ooh, I think I might get that before. Oh, wait a minute, no. No. What turn is it? Turn 7. So let's see here. If I were to beeline it here, yeah, that's gonna take me a good 3 turns. It's gonna be turn 10 by the time I get there. There's 5 AIs in the game. Someone's gonna complete that quest probably next turn. So it really doesn't make sense for me to, like, not grab this. The only thing is, the sooner I get that,
Operations available for priming.
I want to get Noble Diplomats out, because that'll give me extra income. And I'm pretty much out of movement anyway, right? Yeah, I am. So I think what we do here is we kind of just maybe send our scout out here. And ooh, production, science. This could be a nice expansion here too. Okay. This has got water all around it, so this is pretty safe to get later. This has got happiness, production. So this could actually be really good for production right there. Along with this, I didn't really find any other nice buildings, so I'm probably going to grab that with my main town and then probably get this and put a production expansion here, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe just grab this fucking science over here or something. And then just spam unit. As soon as I get this, I'm spamming units. So how much is this anyway? 31. And then it's on my way over there. And then this, where's this unit? Right. This guy is actually going to come right over here. We're going to ask them to join us. And I think what we're going to do I don't really want to run around and end up bumping into like enemies or something like that. So I think we're just going to leave it. I mean, they're not going to love that. But I think we'll be fine. This guy is going to go right here. Alright. Now. I'm at peace with him now? Huh. Right, well I don't have any money, so I'm going to grab this. And I think what we're going to want to do here... I could grab that really quick, but like... Well, I don't need it yet. How much is this? Oh, I'm at peace with them now. So, I want to get this out, because that's going to give me 15 extra gold a turn, as well as 1 influence a turn. So I want that. It costs 100 gold to cast. Basically, after 6 or 7 turns, it's paid for itself. And that's going to stay out all game. That's not going anywhere. So... okay, I think it's time to start maybe making units. Well, not units yet. Once I get this structure, I spam the shit out of units, because that's going to give me, on all my units that I make, 5 extra health. So I'm going to end up making this a production area. So, and then everything else is just feeding me money. And it's only turn 7, right? So like, if someone rushed me, yeah, it might be bad. Like, I won't be ready by like turn maybe 16 or something. But like, this is going to be nice. So I think what we're going to want to do, I'm going to want this. No, sorry. I'm going to want, yeah, no, this one, because that's going to let me make assassins. But it's not ready yet. So... but I am going to have it at some point. So we're going to get that for now. I don't really have money to be rushing stuff. I don't really think I need this structure. So I think we're going to go that into just this to defend it. Because eventually this is going to get pretty big town. So, and it's going to be my main town. I don't want someone just taking it. The other thing is this costs gold every turn. So like I'd rather build it second. Yeah, that's good. And I think now we're going to go after that quest. Only thing is, this guy's kind of way down south. Yeah, I could get that, but the thing is, the sooner that I get that quest done, the sooner I can get this structure. And I've also got some enemies that just spawned right up there too, that I need to take care of. So, we are gonna head over there. Alright, Operation Effectiveness 1. So that means that I can actually get out...
operations available for priming.
Yeah, I can keep out, I believe, 2 doctrines now. So... I'm gonna want this, which is gonna buff my scouts. And spacers make a demand. They likely made the demand because I put a town right next to them, so they're like, what the hell are you doing? But honestly, if all I gotta pay is 40 gold for that, it's fine. So these guys are gonna have their defense, plus I have 1 unit there, so they're probably fine. And I think in this area I want... I probably want the farm. Ooh, wow. There's Cosmite over here. I'm gonna want that. I think what we want to do here, actually, maybe we want to go... I could go factory, drone, factory dome. But is that really... what else do I need? Factory dome what? Do I need anything else? Factory dome, factory dome? I don't think I do. No. So I think here, especially where it's so small right now, I think we want to just go bio farm dome. It's going to complete in 2 turns either way. I don't have money for rushing it, so I think here it makes more sense to just go with growth. Yeah, see, everyone else, all these people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they all 5 of the AI players, every single person in the game except me completed this quest, and they all got 25 influence points and I didn't. That's why I said turn 8. It's very important that if you're gonna try to get that, you get that first quest, you receive the quest on turn 1, and then you get both the quests. You get the first quest done as soon as you can, and you get as soon as that second quest spawns, you run right over to it. You don't go to attack anything else, and you try to get, if you can get it done, it'll spawn on turn 7. If you're really lucky, you can complete it on turn 7. You're like right there. It's like, and then no one else gets it. But generally, if you can complete it on turn 8, you're good. If you like, actually, they all must have completed it technically on turn 7 because it's turn 8 now. So like, they all completed it turn 7, I guess. So, okay. What is here? What is this right here? Production. I like production. We're gonna go get that. Ooh. Free building. Central replicator factory, which is, wait. Replicator. That's, okay, so that's the production one. Um... Hmm. What do I really need to make there? I think it's better to just have the growth. And this is energy. Okay. Why? I guess I forgot to build last turn? So, we want, I believe, growth here is what we were doing. Like, there's no reason to make units there when I can make them here. Yeah, so these guys are also going to take a farm. As well as this, because the happiness will just... Occasionally I'll be able to make a bunch of something else too. And I'm friendly with the syndicate now, which gives me more happiness in all my towns. Oh, Jesus. Upgrade to sector level 2. A
Empire
sector, doesn't
task
have to be all of them,
completed.
just one. So I got this because I made it an extra town first. They all got that, I got that. So we both got something. Now, for people who haven't played this and are still playing Age of Wonders, like the way happiness works in New Age of Wonders is much more static. It's less RNG. Like, so I get in my town because my race happiness is now friendly. Like at the start, you get 2 happiness, right? Once you make your first town, you're getting 4. So I get another 4 from a building I made. You get 10 base. Wait a minute. Is that from headquarters or is that base? Let me check. Yeah, so you get 10 base in each town. I've got another 4 there just from my race relations. Once I make this building here, I'll have another 4, and I'll have happiness slots that I can socket for more happiness with followers. And I think each follower gives 5 happiness. So, like, if I put If I put 2 people in there in happiness, that's going to be an extra 10 happiness there. Um, so each follower that you have in your town basically requires 2 happiness for maintenance. Like, if you look at upkeep, I have 14 upkeep of food here. That's because I have 7 workers. 7 times 2 is 14. As well as my happiness, my upkeep is 14. So when you want happiness is when you're like getting unhappy, basically, because when you get to unhappy, like you don't get a rebellion. You're Some of your guys just stop going to work, and then it'll happen again and again, and you have to put on what's called martial law, which gives you like minus 20% income in that city. And eventually your followers start coming back, but like you still have minus 20% until you can fix your happiness problem. So when you kind of cap out on growth is when food sharing comes in, and I'll touch on that in a moment. I might pause it here and make a second video, like a part two, because I think the first one was like 10 minutes and I had to go to the bathroom or something. So why don't I do that? Why don't I pause it here? And I'm gonna go like get a snack and I'll do another hour and then I'm gonna upload both